Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is time for my 6th update for Ancient Mythos project pan. And this was created by Darya Poliyenko for the Fantastic Ladies. And it's a year-long project pan from 30th of November until 30th of November this year. And this round is all about Greek mythos, so we'll see if we will get something else for next year. I think that was the plan, but we'll see. I think I have 8 products in at the time, and then I roll in new ones as I roll out my successful prompts. So few of these have been here since the beginning, and one of them is for Heracles, a strong product. Without it, your look would fall apart. Eyeshadow primer, and this particular one is very good for my hooded, oily eyelids. I have dry skin, but my eyelids still get oily. But the Wet n Wild one, I used it once since the last update because I still save it for the days that I actually need the makeup to stay for a long time. So 21 uses in total, once since the last update. It's still here. And then we also have Poseidon, and that is a liquid product, and it's the liquid highlighter from Revolution that I've been panning for who knows how long. I wasn't able to make a new line, but you can kind of see that it's settled right below the line. I used this one 18 times since the last update, and that is 121 in total in this project. And I don't know if is this the line we started this project? Maybe. I have no clue anymore, but it's just so slow going. But I feel like it's getting thicker, so we'll see if I will be able to use every single drop of this. I don't know. We'll see. But it's staying in because I need to get it out. Then, since the beginning, also Hephaestus, and that is a product that survived a fall. And that is my blush that keeps on cracking. And originally my goal was to use up the loose bits and some part of it that I had to repress, but since I've already done that, I don't have any repressed bits here, but it is cracked along the edge, so I was like, maybe I'm just gonna keep using it, and I'm afraid to tilt it too much because who knows, but I would really like to finish this one. Can I do it by the end of November? Maybe I could. So we're gonna keep it in. I have used this one, can I do math, 8 times since the last update, and that is 76 in this project. So it hasn't been the only blush that I've worked on, or I still have another one in another project. So, but this is now a very good for, I'm wearing it today, if you can see anything. But it's a nice kind of brownie because it has the brown and then the red and then some shimmer, like sheen, not shimmer, because I don't like shimmery blush. I'm gonna keep on using it, but I did use up 0.2 grams from this one. Did the liquid, well, I used 0.4, oh no, 3 grams of here, so it's moving, but slowly. Okay, some new ones, changing pages. Gaia, a clean beauty or nature themed product, and for that I have this Essence BB cream that is like 90% natural ingredients. I don't really buy into that, but that's what it says. I was able to make a new line for this one, so I have used it quite a lot since the last update. I have used, well, 10 times, and that is that is math, 2.8 grams. So I have used it 28 times in total, but I do need to mix this one. And I do have a little bit of my mixture left in a different pot, but yeah. I don't know if I can finish this during the summer times because it's too dark for me, so now it would be the time to use it. I will get tanner probably for a couple months still, so maybe then I don't have to mix it. We'll see, but it's still here. Then Prometheus, a product that completely changed your makeup game, glitter glue. It makes the world of difference. I have used this one. Where am I? There. I've used it 22 times since the last update, so I guess that's the amount of time I did like a proper makeup look, because I do use this every time I put shimmers on my lid, which is when I do eyeshadow. The weight did change, 0.3 grams, and I've used it 49 times in total, and it is now leaking because it fills up with air every time I try to like it. There's I can really press it down to here and there's not much left, but it fills up with air, so that's still here. And then a couple of months ago I rolled in Psyche, and that is a product you would repurchase forever. Black pencil eyeliner. Maybe this one, maybe not. This is an Essence or Catrice or whatever. I've used it. I have sharpened it multiple times, and now I did not make the mark for my paper. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I've used one square. Where am I? One square from here to here. So I've sharpened it, and the wood is like kind of drying cracks, and I don't like the wood in here, but the pencil is pretty nice. How many times did I use this one? Wrong page. I have used that one 22 times. So that matches with the glitter glue, I guess. So that is at least good. Then last time I rolled in 2 new ones, and one of them was Achilles, a product from a category that is your Achilles heel, your weakness, eyeshadows. And since I like to hit pan on eyeshadows, my weakness was also this palette because it didn't have any pans yet. But you might have seen my update from yesterday. What was it? Project Half Band, no brain activity. So there might have been a spoiler for you, because look at that. There is 2 pans. But yes, my goal was to hit pan on this particular eyeshadow, and I did that. I now have multiple pans in here. But I did this. I was not expecting this to happen. I had used the eyeshadow a few times previously. I don't track unless it's in a project, so I don't know how many times, but I had used it previously. It only took me 4 uses to hit those pans. And it is like a lighter first transition shade, and definitely the blues in here are the hardest to blend, so I kind of had to build it up more to kind of counteract the patchiness it sometimes did if I try to put on it very lightly. So I did dip in multiple times per eye. So 4 uses in this project, maybe 4 previously, I don't know, but it was way quicker than I thought it would be. Also the other pans in that palette as well. So that is rolling out. Then where did I put it? I put it away already. Then I had the Moirai, and that is Let's Fate Decide. That was a full collection roulette, and I got the alternative rock palette from the Balm and bronzer in the palette here, which I have also used as an eyeshadow, which explains the dip. I decided to use it 8 times. I used it 8 times, and I do have it on today, which when I like shave my sides, I have to kind of also bronze my scalp because it's way lighter than on my face. I will hopefully get a little tan on my scalp as well, so I don't have to do that as much. But yeah, it uses for this one. I did that, so this one is rolling out as well. But it was a nice pick from the Fates, so I enjoyed that. Now, since these two are now rolling out, they were here for a brief moment only, I need to roll in two more. I don't have too many. I still have prompts left, but not too many prompts. So I'm like, I've done the ones that I really want to do, and then these were kind of saved for the summertime. So now it's time to roll these two in. First up, I have Typhon, and that is a large product, something you fear won't ever be used up fully. It's the bronzer that is almost the size of my face. This is a very old, I think this was I Heart Revolution Chocolate Desire bronzer powder. And there is supposedly 21 grams in here, but I think there might be even more. Because that's usually what, that's usually how it happens with these products that I've used up fully and tracked fully. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this up before the end of the project because I might never use this up, but at least I want to see the full inner ring. I would like to see the second ring as well fully, but I think that's maybe too big of a goal. So if I meet my goal of like seeing the inner ring fully very quickly, I might continue to use it. But yeah, at least the smallest ring needs to be fully visible before this can roll out of the project. But it might be still in until the end. Who knows? Maybe. So that's gonna roll in. And then I have King Midas, and that is one of your more expensive products. And this is my one and only melt item, and this is definitely my most expensive highlighter, and this is in the shade Stargazer, and it is slightly darker, so it is a summer shade for me. So now is the time to use it. I am tempted to hit pan on this one, but I'm also trying to finish other highlighters. So I don't know if I should have my goal as hit pan, because I've like barely used it in the middle, because I also didn't want to ruin the letters in here, so I'm like focused on a very tiny spot. So maybe I could. There's 8 grams in here, so it might be quite deep, but then the packaging isn't very deep, so I don't know. At least 10 uses, and then I might evaluate if pan is possible based on how big of a dip I'm able to make, because I have no idea how many times I've used it. I know I've used it, but like, I don't know. So we'll see. This is kind of a maybe keep it in when I'm my darkest and can use it. Highlights streaming and like growling in the background if you heard that. But yes, we'll see. These both are kind of, we'll see when I roll them out. Kind of like this one was kind of like everything. I'm looking at things and I don't know which would get rolled out the quickest, because these are kind of long haul products, but these are all products, well, not all. I don't need this to leave my collection, but other than that, I kind of want to finish these items, so I don't think that's a bad thing. I might still rolling new things even though I won't finish anything, because I think I still have a couple prompts I do want to do. So you have to you have to follow along and see what I decide to do. But I like rolling things in, so I will probably do that, even though I won't finish my goals. That is long enough for this update. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.